Welcome to Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology, managed by the Sacred Heart Province, Kochi of the Carmelites of Mary Immaculate Congregation. As we occupy this auditorium, we pay our respects to Saint Kuriakose Elias Chavra, the founder of CMI Congregation, and the social reformer who transformed the educational landscape of Kerala through his spirit-filled interventions in the 19th century. We request your attention to this short video where we will share important safety information regarding this auditorium and the evacuation process in place during an emergency. This spacious auditorium has a seating capacity of 2,460 and is built to the highest standards. It occupies the 6th and 7th floors of the Kuriakose Elias block of the college. To avoid any untoward incident, all use of fire is prohibited inside the hall, including lamps, candles and fireworks. There are 10 doors numbered from 1 to 10 inside the auditorium, 3 to the left, 3 to the right and 4 to the back. There are 4 fire exits, 2 at the front on either side and 2 at the back on either side. All exits are indicated by lighted exit signs. 40 fire extinguishers are installed within the auditorium. Kindly take a moment to locate the door and the exit nearest to you. Please note that the lifts will not be operational in the event of a fire. Smoke detectors are installed in the auditorium, and the alarm will be sounded within seconds of the first indication of smoke within the auditorium. The water sprinklers will also be activated within seconds of detecting smoke inside the hall. In the event of loss of electric power, standby lights will be turned on within seconds. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted inside the auditorium and the building, including the foyers, passageways and lavatories. Trained personnel will assist you through the evacuation process in case of any eventuality. Kindly follow their instructions. We wish you an enjoyable and safe experience. Thank you.
ചേട്ടാ വീണയുടെ സൗണ്ട് കുറച്ചൊന്ന് കൂട്ടാവോ?
Respected Provincial and Manager, Reverend Father Benny Nalkara CMI, Chief Guest of the Day, Executive Director, Nayara Energy Limited, Mr. Prasad K. Panikar, Guest of Honor, Vice President People at Flutter Entertainment India Limited, Distinguished Alumna Ms. Seema Padman, Principal, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, Father Dr. Saju, MD, CMI, Director and Dean, Rajagiri Business School, Professor Kishore Gopalakrishna Pillai, Associate Director, Dr. Binoy Joseph, Assistant Directors, Father Dr. Francis Sebastian CMI, Father Dr. Shinto Joseph CMI, Professor Eugene Gomez, members of Administrative Council, respected faculty colleagues, staff members, parents, and dear students of the incoming batch of 2025. A very warm good morning to all of you and welcome to the Dheeksharambham 2025. It's a joy to come together. This is a moment of reflection, new beginnings, and shared purpose. Dear students, today is special. The skies may be overcast and the rains gentle, but let us take a moment to look beyond, to embrace this day with gratitude and invoke blessings from above as we begin this meaningful journey together. Asatoma Sadgamaya, an invocation that gently calls us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, and from mortality to immortality. As we begin this sacred prayer, may I request all of you to kindly rise. May I also request all students to please hold the diya in their hands, bright, lit, and glowing, symbolizing the moment. May I request all of you to be kindly seated? We now begin with an interreligious prayer. The verses from the Holy Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, and the Holy Quran represents a coming together, the culture of Rajagiri that promotes diversity and a peaceful coexistence.
Reading from the Holy Bible, the book of Proverbs, chapter 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, for gaining wisdom and instruction, for understanding words of insight, for receiving instruction in prudent behavior, doing what is right and just and fair, for giving prudence to those who are simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance. For understanding proverbs and parables, the saying and the riddles of the wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Amen.
ईश्वर सत्य है A reading from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, verses 1 and 2. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Anashritah Karma Bhalam Karyam Karma Karoti Yaha Sa Sannyasi Cha Yogi Cha Na Niragnir Na Chakriyaha Yam Sannyasamiti Prahu Yogam Tam Vidhi Pandava Nahya Sannyasta Sankalpo Yogi Bhavati Kaschana
from the Holy Quran, Chapter 1, Surah Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
If you have been listening to the live music that was played during the Chirad lighting session and the accompaniment that was beautifully played to support the wonderfully talented Rajagiri students on stage today, let us acknowledge the brilliance also of the students of RLV College of Music and Fine Arts, Tripunithura. We would like to sincerely thank these young students and budding musicians of RLV College who have been closely collaborating with the students of Rajagiri to put up this grand show. May I now invite Father Dr. Shinto Joseph CMI to kindly come forward and offer a brief introduction of the Rajagiri College of Social Sciences Autonomous for the benefit of this esteemed gathering.
Reverend Father Benny Nalkara CMI, Provincial and Manager, Father Dr. Saju MD CMI, Principal, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, Mr. Prasad K. Panikar, Executive Chairman, Nayara Energy Limited, Ms. Seema Padman, Vice President, People Flutter Entertainment, India, Dr. Binoy Joseph, Associate Director, Dr. Kishore Pillai, Dean and Director, RBS, members of Administrative Council, distinguished guests, deans and heads of various departments, faculty colleagues, dear parents, and my dear Rajagirians. Good morning to all present here today. At the outset, let me congratulate and welcome the newcomers to the Rajagiri family. I would like to give a very brief introduction about Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, specifically about the Hill Campus, Kalamassery. The journey of CMI excellence in education started in 1831 when Saint Chavra, the founder of the CMI congregation, started the first Catholic Sanskrit school in India. Following inspiration from the same vision and mission, Rajagiri started its journey to excellence in 1955, and we continue the same mission with excellence. The college had its origin as pioneers in professional social work education, starting with a diploma in social service way back in 1955 and adding on Masters in Social Work, MSW, the first of its kind in Kerala and one of the very few in South India. The college is currently offering 20 programs under 10 departments. Rajagiri College of Social Sciences operates across 2 campuses in Kochi, the Hill campus in Kalamassery and the Valley campus in Kakinad. The Hill campus hosts all undergraduate programs and 8 postgraduate programs, while the Valley campus is dedicated for management programs. I'm very happy to present few major achievements and highlights of the college and the departments at the Hill campus during the last few years. Rajagiri College has been accredited with the highest NAAC score in India, CGPA of 3.83 on 4-point scale in the 4th cycle of re-accreditation. Rajagiri has been ranked as the 20th best college in the country as per the NIRF ranking. The social work department of Rajagiri College ranked second among the top social work departments in India. research is central to Rajagiri, serving as a cornerstone of our academic excellence and innovation. We have 7 centers of research, the Department of Computer Science and the Department of Psychology being the latest addition to the growing list. Internationalization is a catchword for Rajagiri. We have completed 26 years of official internationalization and currently have 77 active and functional MOUs with international universities, in which majority are under QS 1000 ranking. We have faculty mobility, student mobility, joint projects, and collaborative researches with our partners. Rajagiri also is an empaneled hub for Study in India program and ICCR, through which we have regular international students in our various programs. We have a full-fledged Office of Placement and Career Support that actively assists students with career orientation, internship search, and final placements. The college maintains strong associations with several leading MNCs and organizations, ensuring very strong support in student placement and overall career development. We have a Center for Entrepreneurship Development and Innovation known as CD. This center takes initiative to foster innovation and entrepreneurship among students through Gyan Prayag Incubation Center. Rajagiri has also launched Techie Spark in collaboration with Talrop, a unique industry academia venture operating under CD. It enables students to work on live industry projects, receive mentorship, and develop real-world skills essential for building successful startups. Rajagiri Accelerated Study Abroad Program, or RASAP, is a unique initiative that enables students to complete their undergraduate degree at Rajagiri and then move on to postgraduate study at top QS-ranked universities around the world. It offers fast-track academic pathway with international exposure, credit recognition, and direct progression to some of the world's best universities. The Rajagiri Center for Happiness and Well-being, also known as LIFE, is a safe haven where students feel secure, sharing their concerns, and fostering their happiness and optimal functioning. The center provides developmental and curative mental health services, including mental health workshops, training, consultancy, individual and family counseling, and psychotherapy. With the Center for Excellence in Whole Person Education, students engage in service learning and gain invaluable experience that foster empathy and social responsibility through active community services. Rajagiri has always been a step ahead in being eco-friendly campus, especially during this climate and energy crisis. The college has been awarded the Renewable Energy Award by the Government of Kerala, and all our facilities are integrated into a 100% solar-powered environment. These are just a few highlights of the campus. During the induction week, you will have more chances to learn about various opportunities available at the Hill campus. Today, we are extremely happy that you are now part of Rajagiri family, and we welcome you all to Rajagiri family. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. May I now invite Father Dr. Francis Sebastian, CMI, Assistant Director of the Valley Campus, to briefly introduce Rajagiri Business School.
Respected Father Benny Nalkara, our provincial and president of this function, respected Mr. Prasad Panikar, our chief guest of the day, Ms. Seema Patman, guest of honor, and our distinguished alumna, respected Father Saju, our principal, Dr. Binoy Joseph, our associate director, Dr. Kishore Gopalakrishna Pillai, our dean and director of Rajagiri Business School, Father Shindo, Father Reginald, Father Rindil, deans, HODs, faculty members, parents, staff members, and my dear freshers of 2020-25. I am here to give you a glimpse of Rajagiri Business School and Rajagiri School of Management at Valley Campus, traditionally called as Rajagiri Center for Business Studies. You may wonder again, what does a Catholic Order of Priests, CMIs, renowned for their social service and pastoral activities, have to do with business education, which is often seen as contrary to social service and charity. A business becomes profit-oriented when it lacks the elements of social sensitivity and values. This is what makes the Rajagiri different from other B schools. We develop business leaders with values. A Rajagiri School of Management, RSOM, is a vertical, one of the verticals of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, just mentioned by Father Shindo. Offers management programs at doctoral and postgraduate level. Currently, we have one batch of MA HRM and 2 batches of AICTE approved and NBA accredited MBA program. A Rajagiri Business School offers AICTE approved 1 batch FPM program that is equivalent to PhD and 4 batches of PGDM program, so that is equivalent to MBA. We have an intake of 240 PGDM, the 4 batch. So altogether at RCBSE, that means in Valley Campus, we have 400 intake every year. Addition to that, we have few international students, so then we get a lot of semi-abroad students from other universities. We have a highly qualified faculty members and world-class facilities in both schools. Our faculty members are trained at various international and nationally reputed business schools, IIMs, IITs, and very prestigious business schools in the country. Every year, we take up various consultancy projects from industry and other organizations in India and abroad. We give paramount importance for research at Rajagiri. Our management journal is now indexed by Web of Science. When Rajagiri Business School, or RBS, was established in the year 2008, the management education segment in the state was controlled by universities, which were very traditional and had inordinate delays in conducting exams and publishing results. This has created a trend among the youth of Kerala to go to other states, migrate to other countries for their PG in management, either at good institution with higher fees or lower institutions with nominal fees. RBS was coming into being to bridge this particular gap. Again, the founders of the institute were meticulously very particular about upholding the values of the congregation and the legacy of Rajagiri, especially the social sensitivity, which draws inspiration from our founding father, Saint Kuriakos Elias Chavara. He is considered to be one of the leading pioneers of entrepreneurship. The elements of managing a business with pro-social approach is embodied in the vision of business school, Rajagiri Business School, which reads, to become a leading business school for developing globally competent and socially sensitive leaders. The school has devised the following dimension to reach this vision: inculcate socially responsible leadership, support the development of holistic leadership skill, and providing a supporting learning environment. From this, you would have gathered that RBS offers a rigorous yet socially relevant learning experience, which distinguishes it from our peers. The awards, honors, and recognition that the Institute has bagged in just 17 years since its inspection is truly amazing. Some of them, RBS is the only B school in Kerala after IIM Kozhikode to have to international accreditation in its credit. In 2020-22, RBS was accredited by Association to Advanced Collegiate School of Business, known as AACSB accreditation. At that point of time, we became just the 21st institute in India and the first in Kerala to have this very prestigious international accreditation. In addition to this, in 2023, the PGDM program of RBS was accredited by European Foundation of Management Development, another very coveted accreditation. Now we are going for BG accreditation, the third one, to become a triple crown business school. This time again, we were the first time in Kerala and the third in India to have EFMD accreditation. Beyond these, the school, both RSOM and RBS, have been accredited by SCBSP accreditation. Along with these international accreditation, the PGDM of RBS has consistently been accredited by national accreditation bodies like NBA. The PGDM program is credited MBA equivalence by the Association of Indian Universities, AIU. Now we have the second edition of International Teaching Week going on this week. It's a very unique program in the country. Now we have 10 professors from various countries, different continents, teaching our second-year students. Apart from this, RBS has consistently been ranked within the first 100 positions in the NIRF ranking. All these accreditations and rankings prove that learning teaching process at RBS is certainly a class apart. Additionally, to further strengthen our engagement in societal activities, we have been a member of UN Principles for Responsible Management, PRME, since 2014. And recently, in the last month, we got the membership of Smart Campus Cloud Network, an NGO working towards the mission of making campuses carbon neutral. This thirst for the best has always been reflected in its growth as well. We started our journey in 2008 with a single batch of 60 students. It was later increased to 120 in 2011, to 180 in 2017, and 240 in 2021. We also have international students and semi-abroad students. Today, apart from the PGDM program, RBS also has the doctoral level fellow program in management in its basket. We not only grow in number, but also in size and scope. This year, we are proudly launching a new postgraduate certification program for doctors in clinical leadership and healthcare management. It is an 8-month hybrid MDP exclusively for doctors. A new center is going to take birth today. To bring out the vision of RSOM and RBS, RCBS has introduced a unique pedagogy known as Rajagiri Immersive Learning Experience, and it has 4 elements: conceptual learning, experiential engagement, executive modeling, and corporate competency. That's it. We also use the most advanced teaching pedagogies using artificial intelligence, simulation, Harvard, and Ivy cases in classrooms. That's it. Do not think for a moment that the campus is solely focused only on learning and teaching. We also give a lot of importance to placement. RCBS is always synonymous with a lively and vibrant atmosphere led by FORMS, Forum of Rajagiri Management Students. Our Management Fest in Florey is considered to be one of the largest management events in South India. Rajagiri Transcend is the registered student NGO which is involved in lots of welfare activities in the society. For example, we are currently running a 5 crore project in the landslide affected Wayanad region in association with various corporates in the country. We have a variety of clubs and events where you can rock and rejoice. Since it is a residential program, we offer accommodation facilities in separate hostels for girls and boys. However, here is a word of caution. As an adult, it is the student's responsibility to find the perfect balance between academic and non-academic activities during your 2 years at Rajagiri. RCBS was not grown on its own. it was also grown by our former students, people like Miss Seema Padman. It's them who propelled our growth and realized our dreams, our faculty members, the staff members, their commitment. Your predecessors left the campus by doing a good job, which would be etched in the history of Rajgiri. Now it's your turn to act diligently. Today, we officially invite you to join us as a momentous journey, a Rajgiri way of life. Let's all walk along and transcend our dreams together. Let's work together relentlessly towards excellence. Thank you. Thank you. God's blessings, all of you.
Thank you, Father. On this day of June 25, 2025, more than 1,500 students are joining the Rajgiri fraternity. To celebrate this moment, the students of Rajgiri have put together a prayer dance. Please welcome the students of Rajgiri College of Social Sciences for the same as they present the dance version of the Telugu traditional Christian hymn, Yehovah Na More, from the music album Trahimam.
శిలానగముపై కిలా మృతికో పగించి పాపపు దిగుల్ దిగుల్ సొగసుగా నడంచెను యెహోవనా నడిచెను తన మహోదయను కనుగరించెను యెహోవనా నడిచెను తన మహోదయను
Thank you, dear students. Before we move to the formal part of the ceremony, please remain seated as we set the stage. We now move to the formal part of the ceremony. May I request respected Provincial and Manager, Reverend Father Benny Nalkara CMI, Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Prasad Panikar, Guest of Honor and Distinguished Alumna, Ms. Seema Padman, Principal, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, Father Dr. Saju, MD, CMI, Director and Dean of Rajagiri Business School, Professor Kishore Gopalakrishna Pillai, Associate Director, Dr. Binoy Joseph, Assistant Directors, Father Dr. Francis Sebastian CMI, and Father Dr. Shinto Joseph CMI, and Professor Eugene Gomez to occupy their seats on the stage. Please remain seated. Thank you, everyone. May I now call upon the Principal of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, Father Dr. Saju, MD, CMI, to officially welcome the gathering.
A warm good morning to you all. Respected Provincial and Manager, Reverend Father Benny Nalkara, CMI, esteemed Chief Guest of the ceremony, Mr. Prasad Panikar, our distinguished alumna and Guest of Honor, Ms. Seema Patman, Director and Dean of Rajgiri Business School, Professor Kishore Pillai, Associate Director of Rajgiri College of Social Sciences and Rajgiri Business School, Professor Binoy Joseph, our Assistant Directors, Reverend Dr. Shindo Joseph and Reverend Dr. Francis Sebastian CMI, Professor Eugene Gomes, Father Reginald John and Father Rendell Matthew, our administrators, deans and heads of various departments, esteemed faculty members, invited guests, dear parents, beloved students who have joined in various programs of Rajgiri College of Social Sciences Autonomous and Rajgiri Business School. It is an honor and privilege to greet you and welcome you all on behalf of Rajgiri College of Social Sciences and Rajgiri Business School, and also on behalf of CMI management to Rajgiri family and to this auspicious occasion. It is with great pleasure that we gather here today to celebrate Dheeksharambham, the commencement of the academic year 2025. This occasion holds tremendous significance as it represents a fresh chapter in the educational journey of our newly joined students. For more than 7 decades, Rajgiri College has been a beacon of knowledge and hope among the academic community. We just had the privilege of witnessing a heartfelt tradition at Rajgiri, the handing over the lighted diya to our new students, a symbolic gesture that signifies the passing on of knowledge, wisdom, and the spirit of Rajgiri to you, our bright young minds. Rajgiri College of Social Sciences goes above and beyond traditional academics, emphasizing the holistic development of its students. Through a diverse range of activities, the college offers a plethora of opportunities for students to engage in extracurricular pursuits, assume leadership roles, participate in value-added programs, enroll in professional programs and courses that foster their all-round development. We at Rajgiri nurture our students by providing a vibrant and enriching environment that fosters their personal, academic, and professional growth. Here, you will find a multitude of avenues for exploration, from academics to arts, sports to social engagements, research to leadership, and much more. The college ensures that Rajgirians emerge as well-rounded individuals ready to contribute meaningfully to society. We have dedicated centers and services on the campus, as mentioned by Dr. Father Shindo. One of them is Life, which expands us, live it fully every day. Is the Rajgiri Center for Happiness and Well-being is one of them. It assists our students to attain greater fulfillment by improving relationships, achieving personal goals, managing transitions, dealing with problems, and making decisions efficiently. Another one is the Rajgiri Human Resource Development Cell, which strives to ensure continuous accompaniment and hand-holding in their personal and professional journey. Rajgiri constantly strives to instill social sensitivity in our students through a Center for All-Person Education, which provides opportunities for them to empathize with and proactively respond to the social issues. Arts and sports activities will play a vital role in your life at Rajgiri. The Physical Education Department is all set to improve and maintain the physical fitness components of all the students through the campus fitness drive. We have consistently supported our students in securing job placements. Last year, a computer science student secured a highest salary package of around 42 lakhs per annum with PayPal. We have a list of more than 25 students who have secured positions in national and international corporations with a pay package over 30 lakhs. This year, we have devised strategies to enhance the median salary of our graduates, prioritizing high-paying jobs and equipping them for such roles. Entrepreneurship has a unique space at Rajagiri where we offer support, provide angel funding to incubate their seed ideas and link them with experienced industry mentors. We extend our services to society through various centers of excellence. Today, we are extremely happy to inaugurate a new center, the Center for Excellence in Workplace Happiness and Compliance, under the experienced leadership of Professor Eugene Gomes, former Welfare and Cess Commissioner for Kerala and Lakshadweep, who is currently working with Rajagiri as Professor of Practice. Rajagiri College offers an array of cultural activities through various clubs and associations and hosts vibrant festivals. These events provide a platform for Rajagirians to showcase their talents and represent the college in the state and national level competitions. At the heart of Rajagiri's educational approach lies the, as it's mentioned, the Rajagiri Immersive Learning Experience methodology, a pedagogical innovation that aims to develop socially responsible professionals. On that note, I turn to my responsibility of welcoming this esteemed gathering. First and foremost, let me extend my hearty welcome to our esteemed provincial and manager, Reverend Father Benny Nalkara CMI, a great theologian educated at the renowned Gregorian University in Rome. Father is a professor of theology at Dharmaram Vidyakshetram, Bangalore, and a former member of the Board of Governors at Christ University. He is an illustrious speaker and versatile poet, a pillar of unwavering support and guidance to all our endeavors. Your vision and dedication have been instrumental in shaping Rajagiri institutions. On behalf of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences and Rajagiri Business School, Father, I extend you a hearty welcome. It's a greatest pleasure to have with us Mr. Prasad Panikar, Executive Chairman of Nayara Energy Limited, as the Chief Guest of Dheeksharambham 2025. A respected leader in the energy sector and a professional with deep insight and remarkable leadership. Mr. Panikar is a refinery turnaround man who has been instrumental in leading large-scale refineries and ensuring high levels of performance in safety and reliability. Prior to joining Nayara Energy, Mr. Panikar was the Executive Director at BPCL and the head of the Kochi refinery. During those days, sir used to visit our campus very often. Your presence today is a source of inspiration for our students and our entire academic community. We thank you for accepting our invitation to inaugurate our academic year 2025. On behalf of the CMI management and the Rajagiri community, let me extend a hearty welcome to Mr. Prasad Panikar, the Chief Guest of Dheeksharambham 2025. Welcome, sir. A warm welcome to our distinguished alumna and guest of honor, Ms. Seema Patman, Vice President, People at Flutter Entertainment India. Ms. Seema is a transformative HR leader with over 2 decades of global and regional expertise. Her expertise spans multiple industries, including pharmaceuticals, retail, and IT. Ms. Seema, your journey from the classrooms of Rajagiri to leadership in the global corporate arena is an inspiration for the new Rajagirians. We are truly proud of your achievements and delighted to welcome you back to your alma mater. Welcome you, ma'am. A warm welcome to Professor Kishorji Pillai, Director and Dean of Rajagiri Business School, Professor Kishore holds a PhD from Florida State University and MBA from IIM Calcutta. Professor Kishore is a visionary educational leader who always think research and breathe research. It is a pleasure to welcome you, sir, to Dheeksharambham 2025. Welcome, sir. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Professor Binoy Joseph, Associate Director, RCSS and RBS, and former Principal of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences and Dean of Rajagiri Business School, to Dheeksharambham 2025. He is a person with impactful leadership and vision, significantly shapes the college's academic programs, professional certification programs, international engagements, extracurricular activities, and institutional culture, thus furthering the college's prestige and standing in the academic community. Welcome you, sir. Let me take the opportunity to welcome Reverend Dr. Shindo Joseph CMI, Assistant Director, Rajagiri Hill Campus. Father is a vibrant leader and person with a creative mind. I welcome you, Father, to this function. I warmly welcome Reverend Dr. Francis Sebastian CMI, Assistant Director, Rajagiri Valley Campus, a person with full of enthusiasm and exceptional leadership. Welcome you, Father. I extend a warm welcome to Reverend Father Reginald John and Reverend Father Rindle Matthew, our administrators, and also welcome all our invited guests. In a very special way, I would like to welcome Professor Eugene Gomez, the Director of Rajagiri Center for Excellence in Workplace Happiness and Compliance. The center is the brainchild of Professor Eugene. Hearty welcome, sir. I warmly welcome the deans, heads of the departments, and faculty and staff members who serve as mentors and guides, fostering an environment of intellectual curiosity, critical thinking, and innovation. We greatly appreciate your presence today and your commitment to fostering a supportive learning environment for our students. I welcome you all. Esteemed parents, as we welcome your children at Rajagiri, we express our gratitude for entrusting us with the education and future of your children. We acknowledge the trust you have placed on us and assure our commitment to provide the best educational experience to all. We welcome you to be part of this journey, and we encourage you to engage actively in the growth and development of your children. To the students joining the prestigious programs at Rajagiri, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. You have embarked on a path that will shape your future and equip you with the necessary skills and knowledge to excel in your chosen fields. Remember, you have joined Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, listed as mentioned earlier, college with potential for excellence in education, which has been accredited A++ by UGC NAC with All India high score of 3.83 upon 4. In National Institutional Framework, NAR of 24, RCSS is ranked the 20th best in the country and first in Kerala. The Kerala Institutional Ranking Framework ranked Rajagiri the second best in Kerala. We have very strong international linkages with more than 77 prestigious universities. We have started Rajagiri Accelerated Study Abroad Program, RASAP, to leverage our advantages for the benefit of our students. To start with Rajagiri and graduate from Rajagiri, as well as complete their studies from a highly ranked foreign university at an affordable cost. That is our goal. Additionally, these partnerships promote various opportunities as mentioned earlier. We hope you will thrive on our campus and discover your true potential in life. For now, you are a part of Rajagiri family and fraternity. Together, let us create an environment where learning knows no boundary, where innovation thrives, and where compassion and empathy form the bedrock of our actions. Let us embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, knowing that with hard work and perseverance, we can achieve great heights. Once again, a hearty welcome to all of you. Thank you for being a part of this special day. Let's make this academic journey filled with immense learning, growth, and cherished memories. Let good God bless each one of you abundantly and also in a very special way. I remain. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. May I now invite Provincial and Manager, Sacred Heart Province, Kochi, Reverend Father Benny Nalkura, CMI, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Mr. Prasad K. Panikkar, the chief guest of this day, Ms. Seema Patman, the distinguished alumna and the guest of honor, Reverend Dr. Saju MD, the principal of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, Professor Kishorji Pillai, Dean and Director, Rajagiri Business School, Dr. Binoy Joseph, the Associate Director of RCSS, Reverend Dr. Shindo Thalian and Reverend Dr. Francis Sebastian, the Assistant Directors, Dr. Eugene Gomez, dear Reverend Fathers, dear Deans, HODs, members of the faculties, office staff and supporting staff, beloved parents, invited guests, and our dear young Rajagirians. A very good morning to all of you. A warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you as we open the doors to a new academic year at Rajagiri College of Social Sciences and Rajagiri Business School. A year brimming with possibility, purpose, and promise. At Rajagiri, Dheeksharambham is not merely the start of a new calendar year of classes or schedules. It is the beginning of a journey, a sacred journey of forming minds, shaping hearts, and awakening social consciousness. A sacred journey of transformation. It's a dream come true moment for many of you, the newcomers. Thousands of students, including your friends, wanted to be here today. You are the chosen ones. Now the question, why are you here? Why are you here at Rajagiri? Answers may vary. You are here to be part of a great legacy of education that's going to transform your lives. Rajagiri has always stood as a beacon of excellence in education, deeply rooted in the values of learning, service, and excellence. It's here that learning transcends the boundaries of textbooks, moving into the world of lived realities, of communities waiting for transformation, of voices seeking justice, and of lives yearning for hope. You have stepped into a community that believes education must not only make you intelligent, but also compassionate, not only skilled, but also committed. Here knowledge meets empathy. Here your intellect is honed and your spirit is ignited to serve the world and the society. Here's to the profound vision of Saint Kuriakos Elias Chavara, one of the founding fathers of the CMI congregation. We, the CMIs, have zealously worked towards providing value-based quality education to society at large, irrespective of religious differences down the centuries. As part of the bicentennial celebrations of our congregation, which is to be concluded in the year 2031, we celebrate this year as the CMI Year of Education. And you, the newcomers, are beginning your journey at Rajagiri in this very important year. CMI Educational Vision endeavors aiming at forming leaders who are intellectually competent, spiritually mature, morally upright, psychologically integrated, physically healthy, and socially acceptable, who will champion the cause of justice, love, truth, and peace, and who are ever open to further growth. Yes, dear freshers, you are becoming part of this great legacy by deciding to be a Rajagirian. Rajagiri is a vision rooted in values committed to social transformation. The distinct mark of Rajagiri education is the growth into social usefulness. You should graduate from here as people with more holistic vision, strong human values, and social sensibility. People who are humane, humble, and socially sensitive. Dear freshers, we begin this year in the shadow of global challenges, conflict, wars, climate crisis, and rising inequality. But we also begin with hope. Pope Francis has defined education as an act of hope. A hope that each classroom, each project, each outreach program will be a response to these crises, and that every Rajagiri student will be a messenger of change and hope in this world. At this moment, I would like to remind you of a few things that will make you messengers of change and hope at Rajagiri. Resilience. Rajagiri nurtures students to bounce back from adversity and challenges with strength, hope, and determination in life. Altruism. A spirit of selfless service guides every Rajagirian. Altruism, the other-centeredness, should be the hallmark of a Rajagiri student. To live not just for oneself, but for the upliftment of the society, especially the marginalized. In the era of AI, the artificial intelligence, may you all become the leaders of altruistic intelligence also. Justice, marked by inclusivism or inclusiveness. Anchored by the social sciences, we commit ourselves to justice, advocating for equity, human dignity, and the rights of all. And accountability. We take ownership of our actions academically, socially, and ethically. Rajagirians are trained to be responsible citizens and professionals in life. And the next concept or value is growth. Not just academic growth, but personal, spiritual, and social development. A holistic journey of becoming fully human. A journey of growth or transformation. And next value is integrity, truthfulness, transparency, and moral uprightness define our path. Rajagiri fosters a conscious-led life. And how can we easily understand this concept of integrity in our day-to-day life? Recently, one of the journalists of Kerala, who is a friend of mine, responded to one of my poems on the Father's Day. And he wrote to me My father gave me a simple lesson. You shouldn't do anything in life that you cannot tell your mother. You should not do anything that you cannot tell your mother. And he added, until today I have maintained that. There is no better explanation for integrity, I think. At Rajagiri, you should be people who reflection. In a noisy world, we should pause. We should reflect deeply to learn from our experience, and we should respond meaningfully. I know you all are interested in reels, but we need to reflect about real life also sometimes. We have another value or concept or goal, that is innovation. We look ahead. Rajagiri encourages creative thinking, critical inquiry, adaptation, and bold solutions for tomorrow's challenges. I have just reminded you of a few things, few values, few concepts that will guide your life at Rajagiri to become messengers of hope in the world and the society. If you find it very difficult to recollect these points, just remember Rajagiri. Whatever I have said, all those points, their first letters makes the name Rajagiri, starting with resilience. Excellence is the mantra you hear at Rajagiri. In this abode of wisdom, you will have ample opportunities to grow and to excel. Be passionate, work hard, enjoy your studies, be happy students. In Malayalam we should say, കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് മാത്രം പഠിച്ചാൽ പോരാ, ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടുകൂടി നമ്മൾ പഠിക്കണം. Be proactive in everything you do here. Be different and distinct with the Rajagiri signature of social sensitivity. Dear parents, thank you very much for your trust that you have expressed by sending your dear ones to Rajagiri. Let's accompany them together with empathy and understanding. Dear students, teachers, and parents, let's march on with hope and enthusiasm in this new academic year. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Mr. Prasad K. Panikar, Executive Chairman of Nayara Energy, is an oil and gas industry veteran with an illustrious career spanning over 40 years. He is known to navigate the complexities of this ever-evolving sector, driving and delivering long-term sustainable values to all its stakeholders. Having joined Nayara in 2020, Mr. Prasad has spearheaded numerous strategic initiatives and a revamp of major units, resulting in significant operational improvements. In today's rapidly evolving energy landscape, Mr. Panikar recognizes the importance of embracing new technologies and incorporating green initiatives in the processes while ensuring the best of corporate governance practices and environmental stewardship. At Nayara Energy, he is also responsible for its ESG initiatives and collaborates closely with the management committee to set the strategic priorities for a more sustainable future. It is Rajagiri's pleasure to have such an illustrious personality as the chief guest of Dheeksharambham 2025. To inaugurate the academic year 25-26 and deliver the chief guest address, let me now cordially invite Mr. Prasad K. Panikar.
Thank you, Ma'am. Dear students, I will call you a group of lucky ones in a rare and beautiful place to begin your academic journey. The Rajagiri Valley, it is called, where a majestic hill, the hill of the king, rise from the heart of a serene and nurturing valley, this valley. The name itself is symbolic, my dear students, calling each one of you to climb towards excellence and leadership while remaining deeply rooted in the values and humility that our provincial father just said. Most respected Father Benny Nalkara, Reverend Professor Saju MD, Reverend Father Francis Sebastian, Miss Seema Padam, Professor Kishore Pillai, Professor Shindo Joseph, Dr. Eugene Gomez, Professor Binoy Joseph, esteemed faculty members, the administrators of Rajagiri, proud parents, well-wishers, and dear students. First of all, let me express my gratitude to Rajagiri for this opportunity. It is a great honor for me to be with you today. The young mind stands on the threshold of an academic journey. Moments like this are really blessed. I congratulate each one of you being here, not in body but in spirit, ready to shape your future and that of a great nation in such a wonderful, prestigious place. Let me begin with a quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. As our provincial father said, unfortunately nowadays, different type of weapons are being used, somebody trying to change the world. And this is the beginning for you to find out what is the truth of creating a country, creating a state, creating a globe. Dear students, you have arrived this great institution with the dreams in your heart and a curiosity in your mind. And you will leave this institution with an undergraduate degree, postgraduate degree, a doctoral degree. And I'm sure, hopefully, you will leave this institution with a great purpose in your mind. Students, you are actually fortunate few in this country of 1.4 billion people. Only thousands would get the opportunity to gain admission to institutions like Rajagiri. But remember, these boundless opportunities will always come with immense responsibility. So you also have a responsibility as a citizen to take forward after your education. You are going to start a very transformative chapter filled with great opportunities and aspirations. When you are my age, above 60, our country would have definitely crossed the threshold of becoming a fully developed country. I hope so. That would be without poverty, as Father said, with full equality, equality not just on income or wealth, equality of opportunities, but as a young citizen of this country and this state, all of you are to toil to achieve this great result. In this journey of your life, some of you, I am very sure, will become a CEOs of a Fortune 500 company. Some others would become or form their own company. I am very happy to note that Rajagiri has got an incubation center to help yourself to be owning a great company. Or you also may be very charismatic leaders, political leaders, or you will become really brilliant professors like we have here, large numbers in this university. But I am also very sure that you also would be inspired to have a social life, to uplift the downtrodden, the underprivileged. You know that we have listened in 1831, a great man has had a trigger to help the society, and that is the result of the great institutions like this. I feel, or I believe, some of you at least would follow that path. But in reality, whatever be your chosen path, you will end up in many challenges. You be ready for that. Because the world is so dynamic. You have to go through these challenges with a clarity in mind, what is your ultimate destination. But let us pause for a moment and reflect. What truly begins today? Is it just an initiation of your academic journey? No, I think it is something deeper than that. You are going to change as a leader. As a change maker, to contribute to a better world. As a leader and a change maker, you should have some fundamental values. I'm very happy that our provincial father has narrated to you few extremely important values which he understood from his spiritual life. Let me share with you some of the values I believe you should have from my professional life of 40 years plus. You will be surprised. Almost everything is matching with the father. First is, he said, integrity. Absolutely, students. Success without integrity is very short-lived. Whether it is in business, in politics, academia, if your integrity is not completely followed, you may have success for a very short period of time. In organizations, there are many studies showing that these organizations which are more than 100 years, 150 years old, not because of their better business model, but they were integrity in doing the business. So longevity, you should have integrity, honesty, ethical conduct. And this all will give you the self-respect. Extremely important for you to have to face these challenges. The self-respect is a must, and it is a product of your ability to have an integrity in your dealings. Father also said humility. Stay grounded. You may go to many heights, but true greatness is marked by humility. Your willingness to listen, learn from others, admit mistakes, and open to growth and connected with others. The humility is a part of the required for your teamwork. Whatever be the path you choose, without having a teamwork, you will not be as successful as a leader or as a real change maker. Father also said about curiosity. This is a changing world. Curiosity fuels innovation and a lifelong learning. You will feel that some of these challenges are extremely difficult, but if you are curious and go deep dive into it, you will find new opportunities in every challenge. Albert Einstein said once, education is not learning about facts, but it is a training of the mind to think. You think and find out what is there inside each of the issues that you are coming. Fourth point, again, Father said compassion. Care deeply for the people, for the planet, and for the less privileged. Mother Teresa said, not all of us can do great things, but we can do great things with great love. So that is that compassion for the society, I am sure, will lead you to great success. The most important point, I believe, and Father also said, perseverance. Stay the course. Issue may be difficult. It may be challenging, you feel. But stay strong. Stay resilient. And my students, I have got only one request. Stay or learn to manage failure. I am seeing in this society, in this group of the current youngsters, they are not ready to accept failures or no from anyone. In my younger days, if I ask my parent 50 things, I will get only one. Most of the time, none. We used to learn many no from parents, from the society, from classmates. But I found, I am reading many stories that a simple no from the society, all of you are becoming highly agitated, depressed. I don't know, the word depression itself is quite new to me. I have not heard in my younger days what is this depression. And also, there is a tendency to go behind so many other unsocial things, drugs, all those things. Please, this is not a solution. The solution is to retry. Failure is okay. What is the problem with? I have failed multiple times in life. But that is okay. So I am learning from failures and we are coming back. So today, you be very sure failure is a part of the life, but you will bounce back. The same word Father used, I want to use. You have to bounce back. Students, these are the 5 values I have collected from my professional life. You will be surprised to see that this is matching with the values a person, highly spiritual person like Father said. I also happy that Rajagiri has coined Dheeksharambham for this initiation ceremony. In the ancient Indian wisdom, Deeksha is not merely a decision to learn, no. It is a dedication, a wisdom to let values guide actions, always. These fundamental values, if it is guiding you, if it is the compass for you, I am 100% sure you are going to be the most successful change leaders of the future. Dear students, let me also share with you some of the issues or some of the signals that you have to always conscious while you move on your journey. You know, the world is extremely complex and difficult, as Father said. But let me go back to 30 years. In 1995, what India was, many of you were not there in those days. So 1935, we were a very poor, I would say, a developing country. We had poverty in large numbers. We have got great problem with education. We have got great problem with healthcare. We had very inadequate infrastructure. But last 30 years, since we economically decided to expand, we have made a great country. You can see we have made great institutions like TCS, Infosys. They are becoming international names. You can know Flipkart as challenged Amazon. Ola, all of you are very familiar, has changed how the mobility has to be. We built Aadhaar, connecting almost 1.4 billion people. And we launched a spacecraft. We have created UPI. You know, UPI is the largest digitally transferred banking system in the world. So I believe that we have done in the last 30 years a great job, I believe. The people sitting in the dais, they are all younger to me. But I believe in my generation has done a great job of at least creating a platform for all of you to grow. And with happiness, with all respect, we are happy to chain this baton to all of you. Dear students, let us go 30 years from now, when you would be at the peak of your journey in life, when you would be at the peak of your career, how India would look likely to be. We would be with the 1.65 billion people, still the most populous country, a country with 20% of the world population with just 3.5% of the landmass. We will continue to be a big country. Our economy will be hopefully second or third. We will have a very good, decent per capita income of $55,000. This is the data being given by various agencies from the current less than $5,000. That is an indication that how much we developed. But unfortunately, you know that GDP or per capita will never tell you how the happiness of a country is. So that is not what we want. As Father said, inclusivity. You know, the measure of inclusivity is called the Human Development Index. We are at a middle, we are less than 0.7. A fully happy nation with all equality in the society should have a Human Development Index of around 0.94 to 0.95. Hopefully, by 2055, we will achieve them. What means no poverty? Universal health care, great institutions like thing across the country, and we will have clean cities, clean rivers, pure water. This is our dream. And not a fantasy. Don't think that this is a fantasy I'm talking. It is a real possibility, provided that all of you have to make it happen. And I'm very happy that you have got a platform. We have created a platform of global powerhouse in information technology, pharmaceuticals, space, digital infrastructure, and that platform is available with all of you to grow, to take it forward. While you are moving ahead of your journey, 4 events or 4 themes I want to share with you, which you should be always careful about, always be tracking those things. That 4th thing, 2 of them already Father said. One is the geopolitics. Second is technology. Third is sustainability, the environmental sustainability, and also education and skill. You know, on geopolitics, I need not speak anything now. This was not the case from 1995 to first 30 years when we have grown. That was a time, it was a reasonably calm world. The people were permitted to transfer capital, money, technology across the countries, and there was a feeling of globalization. Everyone has a desire to grow together. That was the 30 years of. And this was immediately after, you may know about the Cold War between 2 great nations of that time. And that 30 years, India also has grown. Some other countries has grown multiple times than us. But now, in the last 4 or 5 years, you are seeing large number of geopolitical events. Deglobalization, nobody wants to have an equal opportunity given to poor and upcoming countries. And also restricted trade, regulated migration, people movement. You must be reading every day that people movement is also being restricted. Capital flow is restricted. This world is fast changing. You cannot leave this as a geopolitical issue, so it is not going to impact me personally. No. It is going to impact each one of you. If you want to decide which is the country you are going to visit next as a tourist, you should know what is happening around us. Whatever be the path you go, if you are a businessman, politician, if you go to a social service, geopolitics is going to impact you. Today morning, Father Shindo Joseph was talking about the foreign collaboration of this institute. You just see that this foreign collaboration of this institute is a product of the geopolitics. So whatever be the thing, you follow, you track geopolitics. Don't leave just by reading the headlines. You go deep into it and understand so that it will help you. Second is technology. Again, this has been discussed in detail here. Artificial intelligence. It is actually redefining our life. It is a disruptor as well as an equalizer, I will be. You know about blockchain. It is completely changing the trust. You know that you are now worried whether you can do a transaction in the bank online without having the impact of some type of hackers. But blockchain technology will give you more trust in the digital world. Quantum computing, something which we may take days to compute, will going to happen in 1 second. You know that in 90s, the biggest computer capacity is there in your mobile phone. I know that all of you have got a mobile phone. Biotech and space technology. These are the areas we are progressing, the globe is progressing. Whatever be the field you go, whether it is in finance, in healthcare, in service, whatever it be, this technology is going to reshape you. Sometimes it may happen so soon if you are not completely tracking and following the development. AI is one good example. I'm telling you, you cannot survive without learning about AI. Recently, Altman was here, the OpenAI head. Somebody asked him, are these jobs are going to be taken away by AI? He said, I don't know whether jobs will be taken away, but your job will be taken away by somebody who knows AI if you are not prepared. So there is no option, but you have to go along with the technological development. Today, after this meeting, we are going to discuss in detail about the job scenario of AI with Dr. Eugene Gomez. So, friends, this technology part is the second thing after geopolitics you have to completely align with, adopt it with. Third is sustainability. I need not talk about sustainability. I'm very happy that Rajagiri is taking the initiative and declaring this as a net zero institute and all. Extremely good. Maybe few years back, I would say about 5 to 6 years back, global warming, global change, climate change, these were something of the future. But now, today, we are experiencing it. It is not of a future, it is actually happening currently. Why it happened? It happened deliberately. It is not something we were not aware about. 50 years back, humanity was aware that this energy burning out of the industry I am working is going to create a problem. We have chosen not to act. Why not to act? We want growth. So because of this burning of these type of fuels, the globe has grown. The mobility, whatever be the technology, the infrastructure, we created a lot. But now a time has come, unfortunately, we enjoy those benefit of growth, and the problem is with you. No option. You have to handle this. But for India, there is a problem. We have emitted only 3%, cumulatively 3% of the so-called greenhouse gases. And those countries which emitted more have grown. We have yet to grow to our desired level. Even though we are 3%, we have no option, but we have to adhere to the global standards. And so whenever you are going, whatever be the path you are taking, sustainability, your carbon footprint, your industry's carbon footprint, it is going to be a question would be asked. So be prepared. Understand the dynamics, understand the technology, understand the evolving news around this. Last is students, it is education and skill development. I know that I am not the right person to speak in this auditorium, even though it is my very favorite topic is skill development and education. But I can tell you one thing, lifelong learning is no longer an option. It is your survival. Rajagiri is going to give you extremely good inputs on education, what to find out, where to find out, and not only that, on other outside the education also. But you are not supposed to stop your learning once you are out of the college. This learning process has to be lifelong. The moment you stop learning, you mean you are no more alive. So, dear students, these are few of the things that you should always, let me repeat for your thing. One is geopolitics, technology, sustainability, and lifelong learning. You should always be prepared and tracking all these things. Before I conclude, I have a word to the parents and faculty. Dear parents, I really salute your sacrifice to have your kid an admission in this great institute. You have lit a flame, and I am sure that they will lit another 1,000 flames. That is the purpose. That is, I believe, the purpose of this institute also. So you permit your children to fly, and be their skies, not their cages. You may feel that you have to bring more restriction on your children. No, their innovation, their ability to grow depending on the freedom they would enjoy in their academic institutions. My dear faculty, this is no more the old teacher-children relationship. I know that you are much more knowledgeable about this. You are no more just teachers, no, you are sculptors of the destiny. You are not just teaching them lesson, you are igniting their future. Because when I studied in the college, the 4-year degree course, engineering course was adequate enough for me to have a job and have a life. That is not going to be there unless you ignite their curiosity in this institute. They will find it difficult. Dear students, your time starts now. You don't try to make a living, you try to make a life. You may not change the world in one day, even though that is I wish to do. But every decision that you make is going to move the needle forward for the growth. And that is how nations are built. Steadily, boldly, one leader at a time. And I am sure thousands of leaders are being shaped today in this room. May your journey be bright, your purpose very strong, and value enduring. Congratulations and welcome to a new beginning. Students, you know that from 9 o'clock onwards, I was in the great company of provincial fathers. It was a great time for me. So with your permission, Father, let me conclude this with a quote from the Bible, if you permit. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. I alone know the plans I have for you, plans to bring you prosperity and not disaster, plans to bring about the future you hope for. Thank you and all the very best.
Thank you, sir. Our guest of honor for the morning is distinguished alumna, Ms. Seema Patman, Vice President, People at Flutter Entertainment India. At Flutter, she leads people strategy with a focus on talent development, organizational transformation, and future-ready leadership. On stage today, she represents the strong and accomplished alumni base of Rajagiri, showcasing the success and excellence that the institutions foster. Her journey is a testament to the quality of education and values imparted at Rajagiri, inspiring current students to aim high and achieve their goals. May I now invite Ms. Seema Patman to deliver the Guest of Honor's address.
Good morning, everyone. I'm extremely privileged to share this day with individuals who are true beacons of education and inspiration. You've heard great speeches from Reverend Father Benny Nalkara, Mr. Prasad. It's great to be here with Reverend Professor Saju, Reverend Father Shinto Joseph, Reverend Father Francis Sebastian, very familiar face, Binoy Joseph, and a few friends, two other familiar faces, Manoj, Matthew and Manoj Menon. Rajagiri has played a key role in my growth, and I'm a proud alumna of this institution. It's shaped my journey significantly, instilling values that Father Benny talked about, and discipline and vision that continue to guide my growth. Let me start by saying congratulations to each one of you for earning admission into a prestigious institution like Rajagiri. You should be immensely proud after you've heard all of what Rajagiri does for education and how it's grown in leaps and bounds. The achievement of being here today alone speaks volumes about your potential and promise. For me, it's truly a joy to be back at Rajagiri, 31 years after I first arrived here as a student. Thank you for inviting me here and having me here. I am genuinely honored, and it's been a beautiful ceremony this morning, lovely singing and dancing, and it's been a privilege to be here. As I was thinking about what to say to you today, I tried to remember what it felt like to be in your shoes, just stepping into college. And it turns out that the surprisingly efficient filing system that is memory works well even in my age. I come from a time when the internet made screeching dial-up noises and phones were firmly attached to walls. In other words, a very different era from today. And it all feels a bit surreal because time is a strange teacher. It moves fast, but teaches slowly. Over the past few days since I got the invite, all kinds of memories came rushing back. The nerves, the excitement, and most vividly, the hostel food. It was my first time living away from home, and while I'd love to say I was consumed by thoughts of academic rigor and career choices, the truth is I was mostly worried about food. The hostel food was, let's just say, character building. But beyond that and the rules we sometimes love to bend, what truly stayed with me were the friendships. Somewhere between the shared complaints, the late night snacks, the endless conversations, the classes, I found people who've remained an important part of my life decades later. That's the kind of journey you're stepping into. It may look like the start of an academic program, but really it's the beginning of something much bigger. When I was asked to speak to you, I wasn't sure where to begin. Advice is tricky, especially when the world you're stepping into is changing faster than any of us can keep up with. You wake up and there's a new technology, a new crisis, a new challenge. You've grown up in a world that's more connected and more overwhelming. You have the world's knowledge in your pocket, yet clarity often feels harder to find. A few weeks ago, I read that over 85% of students today will end up in jobs that haven't been invented yet. So how do you prepare for a future that even experts can't describe? I'm reminded of something Tagore wrote. Don't limit a child to your own learning, for he was born in another time. And you were. You were born into a different time with new tools, new possibilities, and new problems. So what could someone from the class of 1994 possibly offer the class of 2025? I asked my 21-year-old son. His immediate response was, don't try to be cool or funny. It's embarrassing. Parenting, I've found, is the most effective crash course in humility. I'm not here with a 5-step plan or a secret formula for success. A lot has been spoken by Reverend Father Benny and Mr. Prasad, and those are true words of wisdom which I hope you've understood and imbibed. I'm here to share a few ideas that have helped me through college, through work, and through life's zigzags. Think of them as tools for the journey you're just beginning, shaped by trial, missteps, detours, identity shifts, and all the versions of myself I've outgrown. And let me tell you that these lessons weren't all clear when I was sitting where you are today. They unfolded with time and hindsight, and that's an important part of the journey. Learning continues well beyond college, which Mr. Prasad very beautifully articulated. With that in mind, here are a couple of things I hope will help. And it's almost a continuation of what Mr. Prasad talked about curiosity and lifelong learning. And that's exactly what I have to say. Stay curious. Yes, you're here to get a degree, but don't let your learning be limited to the syllabus. You learn just as much outside the classroom. From group projects that have gone wrong, internships that didn't go as planned, fumbled presentations, late-night conversations, missed deadlines, from things you failed at and things you never thought you'd enjoy. Learning is now more accessible than ever. You can stream a broadcast between classes, get 60-second life hacks on Reels, watch a TED Talk at 2x speed, or ask ChatGPT to summarize the last 100 years of human wisdom in bullet points. You have access to the world's best thinkers and leaders in your pocket. But your curiosity needs to be intentional. Don't wait for learning to come to you. Seek it out. Read beyond your course. Explore fields outside your domain. Listen to different perspectives. All of the learning and extracurricular opportunities you will get here at Rajagiri are gold mines for learning. And the more diverse your sources and your exploration, the richer will be your understanding. Some of my own unexpected lessons came from gardening. I love to do gardening. And gardening taught me that growth doesn't happen just because you want it to. It's slow, messy, requires attention and patience. And growth is often invisible for long stretches. Poetry is another passion of mine, and it taught me to sit with discomfort, to embrace the many gray areas of life, and remember that not everything has clear answers. Parenting was another beautiful lesson. It taught me that I know far less than I thought I did, and that listening is more powerful than speaking. The most interesting people I know and I've encountered didn't learn everything from a classroom. They learned from sport, art, travel, failure, bad bosses, missed trains, long conversations, and even heartbreak. There is a line I love. I don't know if you've come across it. It is that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose wisely. So choose the people that you spend your time with wisely. Spend time with people who stretch your thinking, who challenge your assumptions, who are better than you or maybe even different from you. It's what I've tried to do once I learned how valuable that was. When you surround yourself with people who raise the bar, you'll find yourself growing just to keep up. And try to be someone that others feel lucky to average with. My second advice or input is don't take yourself too seriously. This is a lifelong lesson, and I'm still learning this. Take your work seriously, take your education seriously, take your values seriously, take your relationships seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. Don't carry the weight of needing to be impressive all the time. It's exhausting and honestly unnecessary. You'll mess up, you'll bomb a presentation, you'll make a bold claim, and then end up having to eat your words. You'll do embarrassing things. Sometimes it will be on stage. And that's okay. That's growth. The quality you need to develop is humor, the ability to laugh at yourself. It is freeing, and it's a quiet kind of wisdom. Stanford Business School offers a program on humor. They say that studies show that humor builds trust, sparks creativity, and even makes you a better leader. The professors who wrote the book is titled Humor Seriously, and they also teach the course. They say humor that can be taught. I'm not sure if that's true, but the ability to laugh at yourself is really, really important. Those of you who are familiar with movies from the 80s, which have shaped a lot of Malayali lives, will remember this iconic character that Srinivasan played in Vadakanoki Andram, Dineshan, who tries too hard to be funny and wants to impress his wife with jokes, and how it backfires spectacularly. But there's a lesson in that too. When you're desperate to appear impressive, cool, or funny, you stop being real and often stop being relatable. So don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. It always lands well. Spend time having fun. These are the memories, the fun memories that you create that will outlast your mark sheets, the things that made you laugh till you cried. We are, in the grand scheme of things, very small. The drama, as you see the world unfolding as it is even in the last 10, 12 days, feels large, but most of it passes. Sometimes when I need to knock off that self-important feeling that sometimes creeps in a bit, or need a bit of perspective, I turn to this beautiful video by Carl Sagan, and it's called The Pale Blue Dot. It's just about 5 minutes long. He reminds us that Earth, with all our dramas, conflicts, ambitions, and egos, is just a dot suspended in a sunbeam. Sagan wrote, "Think of the rivers of blood spilled by generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot." It is really humbling and reminds me that most of what we feel is overwhelming today will pass. So yes, care deeply, but walk lightly. Laugh often, especially at yourself. It's one of the most underrated forms of intelligence. And if you're enjoying yourself as you do your program at Rajgiri, time flies. And oddly enough, if you're enjoying yourself, you learn faster and better too. In closing, I'll leave you with this. College isn't a race. It's an exciting, transformative, sometimes messy and awkward adventure. Along the way, I hope you'll stay open to learning, to evolving, and to not having it all figured out. I've talked about staying curious, just like Mr. Prasad did about lifelong learning, because lifelong learning will serve you far better beyond any exam. And I've also spoken about not taking yourself too seriously, because a sense of humor, especially the mistakes you make, makes the journey a lot more bearable. And if there's one more thing I'd ask you to carry with you, it's this, which Father Benny spoke about: develop empathy. I haven't dealt too much on kindness today, partly because the word feels overused. But the truth is, we need kindness today much more than ever. The world you're stepping into is full of complexity and polarization. And in the years ahead, your ability to work with people who are different from you in background, in belief, and in worldview will matter just as much as your qualifications. You will meet people here who may not think, speak, or behave like you. That's a gift. If you can resist the temptation to judge too quickly and instead learn to listen, you'll be building a skill that's quietly powerful. There's a quote I come back to often by the French writer Anaïs Nin. She says, "We don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are." It's a reminder that all of us carry filters made of our experiences, fears, and assumptions. But when you pause and try to imagine what life looks like from someone else's perspective, something shifts. That small act of empathy, of seeing the full person, not just the version you first encounter, of hearing their full story, can change conversations, relationships, and even outcomes. In a world that prizes speed and certainty, your ability to pause, to wonder with what someone else might be carrying, is not just humane, it's wise. Let me end with these beautiful lines by the Spanish poet Antonio Machado. Traveler, there is no path. The path is made by walking. By walking, you make the road. And turning, you look back at a way you will never tread again. Your life won't unfold in a straight line. It will meander through experiments, accidents, conversations, and choices that slowly shape who you become. So don't worry about having it all figured out today or even in the next 6 months. Just begin. One step at a time, your path will emerge. Through what you try, who you meet, what you fail at, what you keep showing up for, and what you care about enough to return to. Welcome again. May your years at Rajagiri challenge you, surprise you, and shape you in ways you can't yet imagine. May they bring you deep friendships, new ways of seeing the world, and a lightness of spirit to carry you through. Thank you, and all the very best for what lies ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. It is my pleasure to now call upon Professor Kishore G. Pillai, Director and Dean of Rajagiri Business School, to address the gathering.
Respected Provincial Father Benny Nalkara, CMI, Chief Guest Mr. Prasad Panika, Guest of Honor Ms. Seema Patman, our Principal Father Saju, MD CMI, Professor Binoy Joseph, Father Shindo and Father Francis, and Professor Eugene, colleagues, parents, and dear students. It's an auspicious day for all of us as a new batch embarks on their academic journey. Congratulations to all the new students and welcome to RBS and RCSS once again. Father Shinto and Father Francis gave excellent introductions to RBS and RCSS. Educational institutions have been going through interesting times in the past few years. The rise of edutech companies that provides short online courses was a noteworthy development. However, they cannot match the careful selection, rigorous training, and importantly, the quality assurance that formal educational institutions like us provide. Today, the developments at the AI frontier and their implications that the speakers spoke about, their implications for the job market are causes for concern. We are closely watching the unfolding scenario. Let me assure you that you are at safe hands at Rajagiri. We ensure that our curriculum is aligned to the needs of the industry. We take inputs from our Board of Governors and Board of Studies seriously and adjust our curriculum accordingly. Both these boards have experts both from the academia and the industry. Our constant interactions with these senior executives ensure relevance and currency of our courses and the curriculum. At the Rajagiri Business School, we revise our curriculum every 3 years so that it stays up to date. Just yesterday, we started off our curriculum revision process with a plan to benchmark our curriculum with the best schools worldwide. We are also focusing on research that will enhance our stature. Our objective is to create a few centers of excellence. Our students gain research experience by participating in projects and also by being part of a vibrant research community. At RBS, several students have produced quality dissertations that have been published in very good journals. In sum, you've made the right choice in joining RBS and RCSS. We provide excellent facilities and all the support that you need, but it is your hard work, diligence, and commitment that will define your journey and determine the eventual outcome. Let me wish you all the very best for your study ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This day holds special significance for Rajagiri as we take a meaningful step forward by launching a new Center of Excellence for workplace happiness and compliance. In a time when well-being, inclusivity, and ethical practices define the modern workplace, the relevance of such a center cannot be overstated. To share more about this initiative and its vision, may I now invite Professor Eugene Gomez, former Chief Labor Commissioner and currently the Professor of Practice at Rajagiri Business School.
Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, esteemed parents, faculty members, my dear students. It's my privilege and honor to stand before you to say a few words about the launching of the new initiative of Rajagiri, Center of Excellence for Workplace Happiness and Compliance. It's a proud moment for the Rajagirians because this center is going to address the issues of both employers and employees under one roof. It is a proud moment for me too because my dream about starting such a center has become a reality, an accomplishment of a long-cherished desire. I thank God for the same. Because of short of time, I just wanted to say a few words about the services which we offer this proposed center. Workplace should be stress-free, accident-free, and it is a second home, and workers and employers, they should be happy. This experience I had personally when I was the head of the Industrial Relations Committee in the BPCL Kochi refinery. The chief guest of today, he was the director of the refinery at that time. It was a real experience. Based on that experience, I mooted this idea to the Rajagiri management, and this was formed and it becomes a reality today. When we talk about work, I remember the words of Maxim Gorky, the famous novelist, and he himself was a child laborer. His quote is this: "When work is a pleasure, life is a joy. When work is a duty, life is slavery." Keeping this in mind, we wanted to make workplace joyous, a happy place. That is the attempt what we wanted to do through this center. And compliance also is an important aspect of business, and that also we wanted to handle. So, to sum up, I just wanted to tell you the important services which we are planning to render through this center. Industrial relations management, administering labor laws, industrial laws, and business laws, employee wellness and leadership development, safety audit and safety management, occupational health and hygiene, women empowerment with emphasis on the enforcement of POSH Act, and environmental management services for ESG compliance. These are all the services which we are planning to render through this center. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite our chief guest to please come forward and formally release the logo of the Center for Excellence for Workplace Happiness and compliance. This logo marks the beginning of a purposeful journey towards building happier, more ethical, and resilient workplaces for the future. Thank you, sir. It has been our delight to host distinguished personalities this morning. To share our immense pleasure and pride, may I request Father Provincial to hand over the memento to our chief guest at this point in time. I request the chief guest, Mr. Prasad K. Panikar, to please accept our token of gratitude and affection for accepting our invitation this morning. Thank you, sirs. To formally thank the August gathering, let me call upon Dr. Binoy Joseph, Associate Director, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences and Rajagiri Business School.
Dignitaries on and off the dais, dear faculty members, staff, parents and students. Every year with the arrival of monsoon in Kerala, the Rajagiri campus gets busy with activities to welcome a new batch of students. We have gathered here for Dheeksharambham 2025 for the inauguration of the academic year and formally welcome the new Rajagirians who are joining our family. We have students from all parts of India and abroad with different backgrounds with us today. It is my proud privilege to propose the word of thanks on this momentous occasion. We have been indeed fortunate to have with us Mr. Prasad Panikar, a multifaceted personality with a distinguished career and currently the Executive Chairman of Naira Energy as the Chief Guest this morning. Sir, we thank you for your generous, inspiring and insightful message today. On behalf of the management, provincial director and the entire Rajagiri fraternity, we thank you for accepting our invitation and gracing Dheeksharambham 2025. Let me extend my sincere gratitude to Ms. Seema Patman, the distinguished alumna, who has given the distinguished alumna address by sharing his nostalgic memories or personal anecdotes to the freshers. Ma'am, thank you very much. My sincere gratitude to Provincial Manager, Rajagiri Group of Institutions, Reverend Father Benny Nalkara CMI, for his valuable presence and his words of wisdom. Thank you, Father. My sincere gratitude to our beloved Principal, Reverend Professor Saju MD, for his valuable guidance and his warm words of welcome and set the tone for this function. Thank you, Father. I would like to thank Professor Kishore Gopalapillai, the Dean and Director of Rajagiri Business School, for his special address. My special thanks to the Assistant Directors, Reverend Dr. Shindo Joseph and Reverend Dr. Francis Sebastian, for the presentation of RCSS and RBS. Thank you, Fathers. I would like to thank Professor Eugene Gomez, who is the Director of Rajagiri Center for Workplace Happiness and Compliance, for having come out with this new idea and also being part of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank the members of the Administrative Council, the administrators, Reverend Father Rentil Matthew and Reverend Father Reginald John, for their gracious presence this morning. Let me also thank the deans, HODs, staff, and the senior students who have organized this program. My sincere thanks and warm appreciation to staff members and faculty members whose efforts clearly reflect the poised conduct of this function. I take this opportunity to thank the senior volunteering students and students from RLB Music College for the wonderful bhajans and reading from the Holy Scriptures. My special thanks to the Dean Student Affairs, Dr. Ann Beebe, and Dr. Susan Matthew, and the volunteering team for having organized this program wonderfully well. My special thanks to the MC of this function, Professor Angela Susan Matthew, for having organized this program very well. Rajagiri aims at being an institution with a passion for academic excellence, lasting human values, a sensitive social conscience, and a strong commitment to improving the quality of life in organization and society. Our motto is learn, serve, excel. And this is the formula that Rajagiri follows, that excellence is achieved through learning and serving. Dear new students, enjoy the journey which starts for you today. Make use of all the opportunities you get to learn, serve, and excel always. Use the skills and knowledge which you attain to your benefit and to the benefit of society, which is making your education possible. During the next 1, 2, 4, and 5 years, you will face opportunities, challenges, and responsibilities. Be open to the opportunities, bold to face the challenges, and attentive to your responsibility. I hope that all of you will relentlessly pursue excellence in the days to come. I wish all the new Rajagirians the very best in life. May this be a journey of growth and discovery. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I bring it to your attention that the inaugural proceedings of the Center of Excellence for Workplace Happiness and Compliance will now proceed at another venue, and therefore please note that Provincial Father Benny Nalkara CMI, Chief Guest Mr. Prasad Panikar, will now exit the venue. They will be accompanied by Father Dr. Francis Sebastian and Professor Eugene Gomez. We will continue with the proceedings of Dheeksharambham 2025. We take a brief moment now to honor the meritorious students of Rajagiri College of Social Sciences. These students have shown exceptional dedication, hard work, and academic excellence, setting a high standard for their peers and embodying the spirit of our institutions. May their story inspire the new batch to strive for excellence and make most of the opportunities ahead. I hand over the stage to my colleagues Dr. Ann Beebe and Dr. Jeena Shaji to announce the winners.
Here are some general instructions to be followed by the Excellence Award recipients. As your name is announced, please walk up to the stage to receive your certificate. Kindly stand on the designated white cross mark. After receiving your Excellence Award, return to your seat using the stairs on your side. Please avoid crossing over to the other side of the stage.
We are privileged to honor the distinguished Rajagirians who, through unvarying dedication, discipline, and hard work, have earned the Proficiency Awards. Their accomplishments reflect not only exceptional performance, but also the values and academic spirit that defines Rajagiri.
May I now invite Ms. Seema Patman to do the honor of presenting the Excellence Awards.
May I also invite Reverend Father Saju MD CMI, Principal Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, to do the honors of presenting the Excellence Awards.
Beginning with the Proficiency Award Semester 4 UG, Abhijay Jerish, topper, 3 subjects, 4th semester topper.
Starting this side with the Proficiency Awards for the PG students, MSc Counseling Psychology, Subarna T, topper, 2 subjects, semester 1 topper.
Adya Bijit AB, topper, 2 subjects.
Maria S. Matai, topper, 2 subjects, semester 2 topper.
Emily Anna Jose, subject topper.
Sneha Gayatri, topper, 2 subjects.
Alna Maria, subject topper, 4th semester topper.
Fatima Shali, subject topper.
Jannatil Asal, subject topper.
Mekha Nair, topper, 1 subject.
Lorraine Jose, subject topper.
MSW, Tansiha Begum NM, topper 6 subjects, semester topper 1 and 2.
Malaviga Babu, subject topper.
And Gloria Gomez, topper 2 subjects.
Arya Rajesh K, subject topper, 4th semester topper.
MSc Psychology, Lahari Ghosh, topper 2 subjects.
Esther Susan George, subject topper.
Neha Cherian, topper 2 subjects, semester 2 topper.
Fadia Al-Sabah, subject topper.
Anne Mary Xavier, subject topper.
Hannah Teresa Sanish, subject topper.
Asma Ambadi, subject topper.
Lisbeth Sandosh, subject topper.
Gayatri Srikumar, subject topper.
Rosalia Maria Joseph, subject topper.
MSc Statistics, Marin Rose, topper 2 subjects, semester 2 topper.
Kartiga LS, topper 2 subjects.
Aishwarya A, topper 1 subject.
Kessia M. Thomas, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Nandana, subject topper.
Nimisha Ranjit, topper 3 subjects, 4th semester topper.
MSW and Susan Verghese, topper 2 subjects, 2nd semester topper.
Shreya Bhattacharya, subject topper.
Emi K. Santosh, topper 1 subject.
Ashwin K. Justin, subject topper.
Shreya Biju, subject topper.
Grace Joshi, topper 2 subjects.
Anaka NM, subject topper.
Merita George, subject topper.
Teresa Joshni JC, topper 1 subject.
Meryl Lisa Manu, subject topper. Mrudula Jimmy, topper 2 subjects, 4th semester topper.
MSc Computer Science, Anushka KP, topper 2 subjects.
Sayuja N, topper 1 subject, 4th semester topper.
Aishwarya Nair, subject topper, 3 subjects, semester topper. MCA Lakshmi Jairaj, subject topper 1.
Adil Masood, subject topper.
Rani Kuruvela Punolil, topper 1 subject.
Amala Francis, subject topper.
Anu Stephen, subject topper, 2nd semester topper. Nida Rahman, subject topper.
Anugraha Joseph, topper 2 subjects. Fatima Hafiz, topper 2 subjects.
Ria Matthew, subject topper.
Gauri Parvati MS, subject topper.
MA HRM Parvati Anil Kumar, subject topper.
Hanna Mariam James, subject topper.
Melvin Jose Jimmy, subject topper.
Harold James Gills, 4th semester topper.
Devika Shaji, subject topper.
Justy CB Joseph, topper 2 subjects and 4th semester topper.
Sneha T. Sunil, subject topper.
Kessin Joseph, topper 5 subjects and 4th semester topper.
Bhima Nasser, subject topper.
Lakshmi Krishna, 4th semester topper.
Rinshana K, subject topper.
Lyona Joby, subject topper.
Shihana S. Ismail, topper 3 subjects, 2nd semester topper.
Meenakshi M. Pillai, topper 2 subjects.
MBA, Fatima Shukur MA, subject topper.
Nakshatra Bijoy, subject topper.
Nikita Nish, subject topper.
Nandana Suresh, subject topper.
Ria Mariam Subhash, subject topper.
Naureen Fatima, topper 2 subjects.
Anshifa A, subject topper.
Pavitra Anil, topper 2 subjects. Shahana S, topper 3 subjects.
Akhil Jagan Filippo, subject topper.
Shreya Punnu Thomas, subject topper.
Alina Biji Augustine, subject topper.
Surya S, subject topper.
Amrita S, subject topper, 3 subjects.
Tina Elizabeth Dennis, subject topper.
Meher AM, 2nd semester topper.
Tinsa Benny, subject topper.
Anna Matthew, second semester topper.
Moving on to Proficiency Award Semester 1 and 2 UG Final. Jifana Harris, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Moving on to BSc Psychology Honours Semester 1 and 2, Pooja Rajesh Nair, subject topper.
Arya Venugopal, topper, 2 subjects.
Trisha Elsa Manoj, topper 3 subjects, semester topper for SEM.
Shobana Jayagumar, topper, 2 subjects, second semester topper.
Gauri H, topper 2 subjects.
Gayatri Girish, subject topper.
Arpita KR, subject topper.
Malavika Suresh, topper, 4 subjects and first semester topper.
Kirtana Deepak, subject topper.
Natasha Jason, subject topper.
Mia Anna Kachapalli, subject topper.
Elizabeth Daniel Falco, subject topper.
Nandita Jayprakash, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Shreya V, subject topper.
Gauri Lakshmi, topper, 2 subjects.
Kripa Arun, subject topper.
And Grace Daniel, subject topper, second semester topper. Rose Jerry, topper, 3 subjects.
Gautam Krishna B, subject topper.
Catherine Genova Thomas, subject topper.
Joel John, topper, 2 subjects.
Lakshmi S. Mohan, subject topper.
Heiza Fatima N, 1 and 2 semester topper and subject topper.
Sarah Rachel Matthew, topper 3 subjects.
Bhagya S, topper, 2 subjects.
Musina VH, topper, 2 subjects.
Abhirami Suresh, subject topper.
Nikita Anil Raj, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Faisa, topper, 2 subjects.
Anamika T. Shubu, subject topper.
Anita and Baby, subject topper.
Fatima Fida, subject topper.
Yash Rajesh, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Krishnaja S, subject topper.
Alton Leon Fernandez, subject topper.
We also take immense pride in celebrating our students' outstanding success at the Mahatma Gandhi University Kalolsavam, Dastak 2025. With an impressive tally of 76 prizes, our talented Rajagirians once again have demonstrated the vibrant cultural spirit that distinguished Rajagiri on every stage. Starting with the Kalolsavam Awards, Ankita Anish, Kuchipudi 2nd prize, Mohiniyattam 2nd prize, Kerala Nadanam 3rd prize, Folk Dance and Bharatanatyam A grade. Krishnapriya PH, Mimicry 2nd prize.
Continuing with Proficiency Award of Semester 1 and 2, Diva Parvati D. Tankan, subject topper. Tess Maria Manuel, topper 4 subjects. Anjana Binu, subject topper. Shreya P. Menon, topper 2 subjects. Topper SEM 1 and 2.
Hajra R. Ali, Mehendi 2nd prize. Ritika N, Rangoli and Tiruvadira grades. Meera VR, essay writing Sanskrit.
Sumana Saji Thomas, subject topper.
Nida Nishad Opana, Harinandana R. Keshav, Tiruvadira.
Tarida MB, topper 2 subjects.
And Rachel Sujit, folk dance group.
Vishnudas Nanna, topper 2 subjects.
Sania Matthew, Margangali.
Zia Ashraf, subject topper.
Yasir Sudhi, Kolkali.
Hia Shaji, subject topper.
Adil PS, Kolkali.
J. Jolin, subject topper.
Akhil Mohammed, Kolkali.
Rose Roy, subject topper and topper semester 1 and 2. Evelyn Anna Biju, subject topper.
Sana Sarju, Tiruvadira.
Sneha Salter, subject topper.
Ashley Prince Chinath, Margamgali.
Rona Johnson, subject topper.
Ashwati Nair, Tiruvadira.
Alka Rubel Vidayathil, subject topper, semester 1 and 2 topper.
Fahim Abdul Ghafoor, Kolkali.
Angel Maria Jinan, subject topper.
Nafi Ahmad, Kolkali.
Angeline Maria Abraham, topper 2 subjects and topper semester 1 and 2.
Abel Matai, Western musical instrument.
Anne Maria Sibi, subject topper.
Sana Salil, folk dance group.
Ansa Joseph, topper 2 subjects.
Anaka Ganesh Pratyush, folk dance group.
Rudra M. Menon, subject topper.
Amina Hana, Western music.
Tessia Martha Oliver, subject topper. Trisha Catherine Denish, subject topper. Welna Prabhuji, subject topper.
Rohit N, film review.
Deena Mumtaz Mahmood, subject topper.
Anna Maria Luke, Margangali.
Saiha Shahid, semester 1 and 2 topper.
And Martha Saji, Margamgali.
Sony Johnson, semester 1 and 2 topper. Leah Mary Sunil, topper, semester 1 and 2, subject topper.
Punya Prashant, Margangali.
Serena Sandosh, subject topper, semester 1 and 2 topper.
Gauri Parvati, Margamkali.
Sadirtha S, subject topper, 2 subjects.
Nandana Praveen, Oppana.
Jesna Fatima KK, subject topper.
Merlin George Kodian, Oppana.
Anandita Devi MV, subject topper.
Salma Safar, Oppana.
Jewelmol Shijo, subject topper.
Anna Verghese, Margamkali.
Ellen Francis, subject topper.
Aisha Tanha Altaf, Margamkali.
Leah Ashley, subject topper.
Dia Elsa Binoy, poetry recitation, Hindi.
Mariam Fatima, subject topper.
Anaka Ajay, Tiruvadira.
Anaka S, subject topper.
Vismaya Menon, Oppana.
Gauri Menon Manoj, subject topper.
Miva Sara Elias, Oppana.
Abhaya Biju, subject topper.
Manasi Murkesh, Tiruvadira.
Devi Vinod, first semester topper.
Nandita Nambiar, folk dance group.
Alisa Sibi, first semester topper.
Mahalakshmi V, folk dance group.
Alna Mariam Deni, first semester topper.
Angelina Raiju, elocution, Malayalam.
Andrea Sara Kurian, topper, 2 subjects.
Shivada VS, Tiruvadira.
Anne Maria Anto, topper, 3 subjects, second semester topper.
Ria R, Oppana.
Sahil Shahnaz, topper, 2 subjects.
Insha Fatima H, Oppana.
Ashwin Sam Arun, topper, 3 subjects for semester topper.
Swati Srikumar, folk dance group.
Gio Devasi, topper, 2 subjects.
Krishnapriya, folk dance group.
Skaria Matthew, subject topper. Abhishek Subramanian, topper, 9 subjects, topper, semester 1 and 2.
Hannah Elizabeth Nobi, folk dance group.
Naima D, subject topper.
Ashika Mariam Joju, folk dance group.
U Shivadash, topper, 2 subjects.
Alfia CA, Oppana.
Elizabeth Sunny, topper, 5 subjects and second semester topper.
Jovit Jose, Kolkali.
Christina Jobi, topper in 4 subjects.
Freya Lakshmi NP, Tiruvadira.
Jisna Maria Johnson, topper, 2 subjects.
Asna Hussain, poetry recitation, Arabic.
Tinu Tomi, topper, 3 subjects.
Manuel Shaji, Kolkali.
K.S. Janaki Krishna, subject topper.
Sahala Fatima PM, short story writing, English.
Amal Shibu, topper, 2 subjects.
Rose Maria Joseph, short story writing, Malayalam.
Rian Johnson, subject topper.
Angel Minuti Godfer, Margamkali.
Mariam Mathai, subject topper, 3 subjects and first semester topper.
Jibin Ronnie, photography.
Minakshi MS, subject topper.
Anaka Biju, folk dance group.
Devika Dev, topper, 7 subjects and first semester topper.
Kirtana Deepak, elocution in Hindi.
Muhammad Asif, topper, 3 subjects and second semester topper.
Anamika Tishibu, folk dance group.
Neha Babu P, topper, 2 subjects.
Layona Jobi, Margamkali.
Hia John, subject topper.
Nandana Suresh, Tiruvadira.
Hamlin Bird subject topper in 3 subjects.
Thank you, Father.
Malavika Raj, topper 7 subjects, first and second semester topper. Mithul Shashikumar, topper 2 subjects. Ayman Akhil, subject topper. Akash Nainan Jikku, topper 2 subjects. Thank you, ma'am.
Over to Dr. Angela for the proceedings.
Thank you, Dr. Anne and Dr. Gina. May I now request Principal Father Dr. Saju, MD, CMI, to present a memento to the guest of honor and distinguished alumna, Ms. Seema Padman. It is with heartfelt thanks and immense pride that we honor our distinguished alumna with a memento, a token of our appreciation and enduring connection with the Rajagiri family. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Father. With that, we come to the formal close of the first part of Dheeksharambham 2025. Kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
All students and faculty are requested to remain seated. The guest will now exit the venue. Please note the following announcements. Students and faculty from the Valley campus will stay back for the faculty introductions that will follow immediately after